pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Want to do a roll call? Did you want to do a roll call? Sure. I don't, not sure who does.
I just went ahead and checked off, so I checked there. Tom's out.
Those watching guys.
Okay. Okay, Devin, will you read these minutes?
So,
We all signed up on already.
Yeah.
looked it over.
Okay.
I do have, like, yes. Yes, that's, so the signed copy that I get to write to, that's where she comes.
She puts it, it's on the post up there.
Okay.
You got it. And-
Okay.
I need a motion to accept the minutes.
Sorry.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion's been made and seconded to approve, the June minutes, second minutes. Presentations by any guests. Okay, action items. Sam, you've been trying to work on windows and we have on windows and roof.
So I submitted the request for 50% checks for both the basement windows and the roof separately. Just was gonna treat it as two separate projects. Haven't heard back on either one. Talked to Barrett, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months ago. When that hailstorm hit, we wanted to, obviously, you know, if insurance could capture any of that, we want to do that. So the contractor is currently on hold, but aside from that, I've still not gotten any checks. So I don't know.
Well, you said the
And-
mayor said you might be able to.
So
Well,
insurance, yes,
yeah.
that with the insurance, I will, he gets back, I will run that with him. We haven't heard anything now. That takes a while, so.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I was stunned at how much hail damage and hail fell through this area. My sister-in-law just lives a half mile whichever way, you know, out on Bethel, and was showing me pictures the other day. I couldn't believe it because I live just north of Augustus, right up the highway, half mile up the highway. And ours was just little and melted pretty quickly. I mean, I saw one big one fall, and I like took a picture of the great big one. You guys had a great big one everywhere.
I
Part
insured, I insured the wireless mobile solution next to it, so that's gonna be a complete loss. Were you the loss on the roof?
Complete loss on roof and
Loss,
siding.
Yeah,
That's
it
just,
was.
I just couldn't believe that.
Yeah. So long story short, I don't know if making the claim will make sense to sit here. That's not a decision they make. I completely separate from us. That's more of a business idea. But it's definitely worth betting and waiting the extra 30 days to before we spend the money.
The contractor did say he went and looked at like all the siding and windows and all that stuff, and there is hail damage to the building more so than just the roof. So he said if it ever comes, like once it comes time, he's more than happy to communicate with insurance however he needs to.
And I'm going to assume just with him going on vacation and previous, like running doing their own stuff at home with their hail, I mean, it's probably just full transparency, probably going to be 30 more days because even if I get a hold of Todd next week, there's nothing that's going to speed up the insurance from doing a claim or not.
But regardless, we need to at least get that check cut for fixing the
Yes.
basement windows.
Yes.
Because the state fire marshal, right, is the one that said, hey, you have to get this done.
Yeah, we only extended it another 3 days.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Rachel kept it extending, but
I was told I wish Rachel was here, but I don't, the money's not there right now, I don't know what that means for, I don't know. That's a great question, because there's no money for the superintendent and capital improvements. What we were asking, I think, was more than what's been budgeted, so I'm not 100% sure on the budget aspect what we're gonna do.
$1,600.
I know.
I was in Cleveland Library coming in and saw Darcy coming in, watching her hand or something. She called me over. We need to meet one-on-one because I want you guys to take a look at, raising money with municipal bonds and not spending down your capital or something, whatever, funds. Okay, Darcy, but we cannot afford, as busy as that building is, to have water damage.
Okay, so it shouldn't matter, because we're trying to grow.
I know,
So,
but I
yeah.
said to her, we can't afford to have water damage in that Emerald building on the ceilings and down the walls.
Yeah, these aren't wants, these are needs, this
I
is
know.
protecting existing
I know.
infrastructure.
But I
That's a little
mean, I
different.
said, we have to get that roof replaced. Oh, I know, but she specifically. So, we have, and I've tried to get a hold of her. I got another email about scheduling time with the mayor and Mark Talmadge to Parks Department budget. I haven't been able to get a hold of her. I've called, I've left emailed, I've left a voicemail, and then I find out the mayor's on vacation, so she's overwhelmed according to the 2 areas.
Would it be worth to try again to invite her to, like, the next meeting to maybe go over that stuff with us?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because I would think we have a pool fund, like we discussed before, like a pool fund, that we should be able to cover those windows.
If that thing's been sponsored 3 days so far this summer, at $500 a time, we should have the money to replace those windows.
Yeah.
It's a real fun, or not real fun, I mean, but guys, it's,
Also, the I would
Someone's
prefer you
going to
spend
money.
money this way or this way, that's an us decision. The where to pull the money from within
It's-
the park budget is an
it's
us
100%
decision.
us. It's the problem is someone's not writing checks. So, now, I'm probably not the best person, because I asked her to resign, so.
Have we heard anything about your, like, the plan?
Denied, they can't get rid of her because she's not that bad. That's what I was told.
She just.
I was told, if you look up,
She just
there
wanted.
was someone, not too long ago, I think maybe out of Pendleton or Yorktown, clerk, not very good, taken to court. Not guilty. I mean, her job, she's an elected official. It doesn't matter, she sucks.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know. She is, or I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm done fighting her because
Right.
it does no good to
No,
anybody.
it doesn't.
I'm just curious as what our other avenues are,
Every time I try
trying to
correct
find out our
I know.
information, where
Todd,
is our budget?
Todd, I mean, the only person that can force her
And
to
the one
purchase
person
what we need is Todd.
Tom Johnson, he's good at that stuff. He's very good at that. He's
Right,
very
yeah.
good, But I'm upset about it. So
Right.
like, I gotta stop.
Sure.
I'm upsetting people for no reason. Part of why I'm frustrated here, because
Right.
there is,
when,
I don't understand how someone that is so poor at their job is still holding, I don't care if you're a keeper, that's fine. But we're our own budget and I still can't get a check for a window.
Right,
For $800.
That's what I mean, like,
The
that angers me. It's like, I don't want to go in there because I want to say bad words. So
Right.
it's like, why?
It's embarrassing for me to tell the contractor, we already signed the contract, and he offered to start. It's embarrassing for me to tell the contractor, I don't want you to start until you have your 50% check, because I don't
Right.
trust us to
You're
pay.
being honest.
I don't
Yeah.
trust us to pay.
So that is where I'm at with that. And again, I mean this, like, I'm done being upset at her because it is obviously more than just her, right?
right,
So it's irrelevant. We gotta work with her. I don't know if she'll work with me or not, but she needs to work with us.
Right.
So I'm happy to do whatever I can do. That if it's me to be like, I'll be as nice as it is. I just, at this point, I don't know what else.
Right.
I
And I
can
think
add.
it's frustrating, obviously for all of us, and then we're all frustrated because we don't have the answers we need. And how can we move forward when we don't have those significant answers that we need? So it's just very frustrating. Well, I don't that's, yeah.
Uh-huh. So when I have tried to come on and say, and I'm talking, oh, she's gonna do not disturb. That's what you disturb.
Would it be worth inviting, Todd as well?
Yeah, absolutely, like Tom.
So
Yes.
Todd Darcy come and like, just explain to us what.
And talent, I think Mark would come up if we asked him if we, I mean, I do.
He
And
does,
nobody doesn't want this to work. Everybody wants it to be better.
he does not want to come to meetings.
I know if we asked him to, I mean, seriously, if we asked Mark to, and it was gonna be a productive, and here's the thing, it would be a no fluff. It needs to be a numbers productive meeting, I would say that, but he would come, he would come. Yeah, well, we get some resources, but, I mean, that's a good idea, I think it's great. And again, I was gonna say, like, I would just step out of that and show up and be a rah-rah, because she will not come if I would go. And by the way, I wouldn't come,
I will.
I probably wouldn't even if I were her. And I did just ask her if you would, so that's probably not taking her.
You gotta work with people you don't like all the time, no, that's fine.
Oh,
I have no
that's
problem.
true. The other kind of.
No, I'm not saying that you, I know you.
That apparently was taken care of is the ladder base got fixed. And Rachel didn't give any information. You guys know anything about that? I have no idea.
But it was fixed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Evidently paid for it, it was
Awesome.
fixed. It's in place. Okay. The other thing I was thinking about was,
Do we know how much we paid for it?
no,
Or if we did pay for it.
I don't know if the city did it, I don't know. Okay.
It'd almost be nice if there was a ledger showing our
Oh, wait.
incomes and
Wait.
outgoings.
Might be something.
She emailed you?
She emailed it. It's always just me.
No, she would not email me, probably.
Oh, it must be
Email
just you.
anybody. Okay. Session, action, financials for June.
That would have been July anyways, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. It's been, I feel like it's been so long since we. So you are getting them though? I mean, that's all I care about is that someone is getting it.
When she sent it.
July 11.
You just stored it? I can
And she always, even though I've been a woman since I worked at St. Mary's and had her kids in class, she still calls me Terry.
Even better.
Well, I can try, but this is after it's written. Serious. What's going on? You said you were told there was no.
We also reeled back percentages from multiple other people. It wasn't just Mark Taylor that we got money back from.
Does that mean like, does it not take effect until next year?
No, they pulled
It
it.
says to be right away?
They pulled it, they just pulled the money too.
Oh, well, yeah, there's.
who they told, they just reappropriated it. They didn't leave the money
I
in the
know.
fund.
Just- That's what we're all supposed to do. Something else.
Just ask them all the time, she's seen the player, but otherwise she won't see the player.
And it's kind of lead into that. Like, I know one of the things that she had talked to me about is that we needed our plan for next year. And so I know we have that 5-year plan that we still need to do. So maybe if we have that done and then have them come to the meeting, then now we got our future plan and we want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
I feel like doing a plan without knowing what money we have.
That's, yeah, and that, I mean, when we
I
go
get
to
it.
do
I
that,
was told sky's the limit.
I won't
so.
do it. And I don't have to do it that way, you know what you have to do.
Did you?
the issue with that
download
5-year plan as well is the 5-year plan allows you, basically, it opens us up to be allowed to apply for funding. But the funding that it allows us to apply for is a match fund, with a minimum of $250,000.
Right.
So unless we have $250K to spend on one park project, that, getting that funding is useless, there's no point doing it. So that's the other thing, is if we don't know our financials and we don't know at what point we're gonna have $250,000 to spend on a project, doing that 5-year plan is kind of a waste. Also, I mean, that 5-year plan is bulky, it's gonna take some effort to do. Trying to do that, me, on my own time, is gonna be much more difficult than a park superintendent doing it on the clock when it's
Right.
their
You're
job to
getting
do it.
paid. Right.
Yeah, so, I mean, not saying I can't do it, I could probably do it, but it would take me a few months of working it in,
Okay.
you know,
I
a Saturday
haven't
morning
looked-
here and there.
I
A
haven't looked at
superintendent
it.
could do it in
Are
a couple days.
Can it be portioned out?
Not really, I mean, it's a big,
I know
it's a bunch of information.
That's why you pay
It's-
thousands of dollars to consultants to do this thing. We
Oh,
don't
yeah, you
have
probably
enough-
spend 10 or 15 grand to get it.
Oh, it's hard for us to move forward with anything
I know.
without the budget.
Oh, yeah.
It's like we're meeting and we can't
Okay.
make any
I
decisions.
The decisions we've made
Everything.
have been halted.
Right.
Stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know it was something we did as a group, like doing that 5-year thing. I didn't realize it was something that.
It should be done by the park superintendent. Yeah, yeah. Yep.
It- It's,
I still have it, I should
trying to
try
find it, I know I have it here. It's,
I
Green
have
is
my stuff
horizontal.
organized.
it goes into
You know,
park master.
I said it's, we talked about this. And I must have addressed it.
Water conservation fund. Application.
Now, we had some applications out,
Right,
right?
email address, so I can
But
see.
we have to know, like,
BKUI.
we have to know age breakdown of the community, socioeconomic breakdown of the community. I mean, it's a lot of information that we just don't have, but we could get, or a park superintendent would work with the mayor or
I may
Rachel or
not
somebody like that to
have
directly fill it out.
I see.
I mean,
Names.
could we do it?
Try,
Yes.
try this email.
It would take us a tremendous amount of time,
Just my name, Eric Key at Gmail.
especially if we're doing it an hour here and there, or 2 hours here.
KUI.
Whereas a dedicated employee can do it, like I said, a day or two, we can track out all the information. And part of it is the funding portion. So
Just fair.
if we don't know how much money we have to spend,
It's been awful.
is it worth putting it together if we don't have $250,000?
Last
You
couple
can,
days.
like how you are with your contractor, where like, oh, wait, no.
Yeah,
Yes.
Exactly. The signs,
I'm sorry, what?
like the sign money we're gonna spend, like.
I got shut down too.
That's a great question. But yet we had $13,000 to do the roof at the end of the year, but now we don't have any money to do a window. But we gave back the $13,000 check. The math isn't mathing to me. I'm like, wait,
Right.
we paid $13,000 for a roof, but then we decided we're not gonna do the roof, we're gonna wait. So I do $1,600 windows, but now we don't have money to do windows.
This is, that's like, this is $1,400 to go back and get it.
That's what this is too, but. So I don't know if I did it wrong.
Okay, any
Also,
other,
the state telling you have to fix those windows.
any other action items?
I-
There's
I
the
don't know.
electrical that is supposed to be.
Yes, the
I
electrical.
don't know anything about that, I haven't made
I was
that
gonna say, like, I don't know.
We already, how many extensions will they give us for the electric, with us not being up to code and having the whole community in there every day?
Or apparently got done, but I don't know what was done. I'm assuming time was done.
Oh, in the box on the pole, okay.
That's what I was talking about, because the pool was closed for everything.
There's both needed done,
Yeah,
but they said that they thought that we could take care of the one with the pole internally.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, the pool was closed for half a day.
yeah.
And some of it has been done, like, I know Mark says the pool is really great job. I think the pool is going as well as the pool I think can go. But again, it's like, there's just no improvements we're trying to do. I just doesn't, it's a window, man.
Makes it hard to show up.
Because we're just gonna start like a window.
Right.
It needs a
Giving us
floor, it
some
needs a roof.
motivation, you
Yeah.
know?
It needs a floor and a roof. It needs new toilets. It needs new dividers. It's gross in there.
Mhm.
I've been there a dozen times this summer and it's gross.
Yes, it is.
So I rented it out. I love the pool. It's a fantastic amenity. And the rental is too cheap, by the way, because I would rent it every damn day almost. It's that cheap and that fun. But at the same time, like, I see why it is, because I can't see my daughter to the bathroom without shoes. But she's gonna hurt herself, not because I feel like it's gross, because it's dangerous.
Right,
Yeah.
And it's gross.
yeah.
So we're good. Let's see.
The reason apparently that we did not coat the floors was because we didn't know if the building was going to be able to stay standing. Well, if there's a foundation issue and the building's not up to code, okay, it's a building, and that's why they didn't want to put money into the floors, but yeah,
That was this year?
but yeah,
What was
last
that?
year.
So,
But
in
yeah,
our building repairs fund, we have $695 because we started with $717.
And we added exit signs and
$21 we spent. We got a ton of
You
our
said
park
it,
non
everybody.
reverse. We can figure that out, I guess. Bob Rogers non reverse is good.
Hamilton was like, do Facebook stuff. And see all the neat stuff they're doing besides just like nighttime swims. They have a water volleyball tournament. $40 per team. They have a water aerobics. That must be their new, parks.
I didn't know if it was outdoors or indoors.
But I mean, they do some neat stuff, so it's, and the thing about a park superintendent, they can work with a pool manager and come up with, tips for things to do that. In there. I think a water volleyball would be fun, but you have to know how to organize it. I said, we need our own.
Superintendent first.
Yes, exactly.
We're not gonna get anything done without that.
Yeah. You're doing swimming lessons, you know. I
and
don't
even
know
deeper
when the
than that,
last
we're not
time
gonna
we
get
had
anything
swimming
done
lessons.
without money to
Right.
pay park superintendent.
I remember swimming lessons, when I was a kid. I don't know if we're gonna need swimming lessons anymore. Okay, any other action items that you guys want to discuss besides I think we already discussed?
I see a few things in here for pool supplies.
Yeah.
Oh, right here. aqua truck ramp for $1,050 for maintenance.
Oh,
I mean, but again, like, I'm happy to say it's,
Does it show what the balance on?
balance on, let's see.
So where was
came
that
out
taken
of- Awesome. You know, pool employees. No. Pool repairs, so we have $577 left. In pool repairs, it's just,
that's it.
Hopefully something doesn't happen to cost 578, I guess.
well, here's the other part is, I have this, Darcy gave me an Excel spreadsheet, and I've learned, don't ever trust anything with her Excel spreadsheet. Because when you're doing an Excel spreadsheet, change shit in Excel sheets. So,
Oh,
pool
yours came out.
repairs, you see, we started the year with 8,254. And we spent 6,500 in May. Does anyone know what that means?
What was it?
The $6,500 we spent in May for pool repairs.
Unless it was general opening of the pool, that's all I can think of.
Yeah.
Chemicals, stuff like that. maybe.
When we have chemicals, we had $8,000 in chemicals. We spent 4,365 of that in May also.
Let me go ahead and send it to Tom.
But here's my point. There's a lot of money being spent here. And I'm fine with it, because maybe it makes sense and maybe it doesn't, but shouldn't we know?
Right, I mean, at least let us know, give us an item,
I just,
What's the number that we have to sign off on? I mean, at what point is somebody?
that right there
more
should have been signed
responsible
off
for
for,
approving it?
right? If that was stolen, then by the way, it was probably something done every year. I have no issue with it. My problem is, if it wasn't, we don't know, we're still on board for it. So like, that shit can't happen, man.
My other question is any of it, is there a chance that of that $6,500, there's 1,600 of it that was less important than putting in windows so people don't fall in the basement and get freaking electrocuted?
Again,
Okay,
Like,
I'm
has
gonna
to
go
be
ahead and
asked.
send financials to the rest of you guys. Just start doing that. See if it goes. Send it to John.
That's why I sit back here quietly.
I wanna know why they don't pay $32,000 in insurance. I wanna know that part. I don't suppose it makes sense to me.
So we're paying all the employees because they do, you know, they schedule it, bids here and there.
We don't have any employee that has insurance benefits. We don't have any employees that have benefits.
Oh.
We don't have anyone that has benefits. We do part-time labor at the park, and we do 2 employees that's also working. At no point should we pay insurance for them.
Have you always paid insurance?
It's medical.
It's medical insurance, it's not even
I can show you the appropriation.
liability or, no. Have you guys always paid that much in?
When there was a park superintendent, then we paid
Part of his,
part of
right?
his.
Yeah,
We were apparently paying to Eric Lewis and anybody else that has anything to do with. It's how they're paying us.
Was it roughly 5% for most of those people? Isn't
It's
that the number?
all, well, it was, and it was removed.
Yeah, it is a firm thing.
Well, at least it wasn't the last spreadsheet I got. Again, only as far as information I get.
What I was told by Jennifer, previous board member, was that and Laura Jean from before, was basically the board stopped hiring pool employees, they stopped sitting down on the budget. And I don't know if that's because Thomas, he became ill. He may go with us, but evidently that's really damaged his lungs. Yeah. I know, that was before I was.
But when they stopped doing that,
I don't-
I mean, honestly, I I'm trying to think of a good way to say it and not sound mean, but I like doing this. I like trying to be a part of the community, even though I feel like
I know,
this isn't letting me really do a whole lot.
Right.
I know,
But
exactly.
a lot of these things that it's just like, oh, well, you know, hiring the pool employees, all this stuff. That's stuff that a volunteer position does not have time for. Like, we have to have a superintendent, and if they're not gonna let us have one,
That's-
then this is just a huge waste of of all of our time.
Right, I
If they're not gonna let us
I
do that,
asked Rachel when she started managing the pool, and she said, when I started working for Doug. And I said, who did it before that? Apparently the pool managers did it before that, but they were hiring adults. So the pool managers, now they hire, you know, kids in college.
This is nothing more than just.
This is the same frustration.
Micronism of everything about it, like, it's hard to do stuff.
Okay,
I feel like
so
I'm
the
getting bored
request,
more like
I
3
have
months
no
ago.
idea. of any-
Well, I started before you did. That's
Yeah,
why.
I'm gonna think about it real quick.
Here's another thing I've said. Facility requests, yes, they go through here, but if you look at Pendleton, everything's on their Parks Department website. And that's how you submit the request.
That
We
their
don't have-
superintendent takes care of.
We don't
Right.
have a Parks Department.
As a park board, here's what I know as a park. 100%. None of us know how much money the community building makes. None of us know how much the Bob Rogers building makes. None of us know how much the pool makes. None of us know how much the concession stand makes.
Right.
None of us. And we're the board.
Right.
Okay. Does that make any sense to anybody?
Zero.
None of us know how much is in our account because we don't have the money for repairs, right?
Right.
And no one has signed off to spend any money, but we're in charge of our budget, right?
Correct.
Okay, so we're a puppet. We're here for nothing.
Correct.
Just as long as we're all on the
I
same
mean,
page.
yeah,
That's my frustration.
mine as well.
Nor do we have the capability to figure it out on our own. Like, we have to have input from City Hall.
Yeah.
While
So-
you were gone.
Yeah.
I told the gals that I did talk to, do you know Joe Noel, married to one of the Marcy girls for 18 years? Marcy or Kelly Noel, which one was Noel? The Barry sisters. But he's nice, he's the interim superintendent, he's on the park board, he's the interim superintendent.
Oh, chances, yes. Yeah. I
And
know
we're
you're
very
right.
talkative.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a lot of time to talk to him. It was the end of last week when I called him and I did involved doing 4-H stuff with the kids running around. That kind of needs some dedicated time. Anyway, Pendleton, and I think I told you this, they are a separate entity and they have their own tax levy. He said they did that many years ago. Well, that way they don't have to look at reports like this or do things like this. They can spend their own money.
I think again, like, I want to work with the city as a park, we're all over the city. I don't want to separate ourselves.
No, but I'm just saying, that's what they did.
Yeah, I know,
That's
that's what I
how,
have to do. I hate that. Like, it shouldn't have to be like
It
that.
shouldn't be this difficult
Yeah.
to be on
To
the
get
board to
bills.
improve your community.
to get built, and that's just, and that's what I said. We have this wonderful opportunity, week-long opportunity every year to showcase our park and our community, and we,
We do nothing, we do nothing to promote it. It's embarrassing. Except for the people do also. Go out there, it's
I
amazing.
facility requests, I never.
Yes.
Don't have facility, but like now I kind of circling back. I did talk to somebody did make a suggestion. They're like, well, has our board talked to the city council and seeing if maybe they'd be able to help navigate some stuff. I mean, we're all supposed to be working together, right? So maybe if we reach out to the other boards and just kind of collaborate and see what we can do to get everything to start moving.
What I hear
City
is,
Council, and I talk to her every day, and every problem we're having, everybody else.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing too as
And
well.
so wouldn't that be good to have, I mean,
Well, that's the same, that's the same group of people that say she's not bad enough to
Fire.
fire. So
I've already, so I
the same people
proposed to the city
admitting that they have
council.
problems.
That's why I proposed to the city council. I mean, I went straight to the council mayor, and I, by the way, had backing from multiple department heads, so it's not very key. And we put down in front of them why, and I was told that it's not bad enough. That it's too much of a liability to fire because there's a city very, fairly close to us that got sued over a wrongful fire.
Not sure you have to.
Which, by the way, that's right. That's spot on. I mean, that's a good attorney, if you will. So at that point, then, okay, you gotta work with it, man. Okay. I just don't know what else to do, guys. So,
I mean, I say give this meeting a shot, give her another chance to meet up with us and talk to me.
I love that.
I mean, ultimately, it sounds like we're all frustrated because we're getting dead end, so then it's like we just need a day to meet up and
I think,
we can get her to sit down with us and talk to sit down with us and then to tell us, okay, this is what you got, this is what you gotta work with, and then we can start moving forward, but we need it out there.
do we feel like, and I'm asking this, and I don't know where else I feel like this, but everyone else, first and foremost, the superintendent.
Yeah,
Somebody that,
Yes.
like,
That
Because
one thing,
unless
unless
you-
check off so many other boxes of shit we can't get done,
Yes.
stuff we can't get done.
yes.
So,
Because at that point, I mean, I don't mind meeting about the capital improvements, right? I don't mind meeting about, hey, where's the regroup money coming from? But that's all stuff that like, we shouldn't have to worry about.
Right.
And so let's start, what do we need? We need a superintendent.
What
More
was that?
transparency. The park superintendent or more transparency. I don't think we're gonna get more transparency. Because I don't think there's any way, I mean, I don't know how she could, honestly. Like, she says it's the financials, but again, no one has sat here and explained to us anything about the revert. Does anyone know how we can spend that? And we're all pretty smart people on this board, I think. And so if I don't know it, and you don't know it, and you don't know it, that's probably a problem. And it doesn't feel like a board problem to me, because the last board, the last 7 years of minutes I have are this exact same thing we're talking about. So it's like, at some point, and again, I think the city knows, I don't know if there's an answer, I don't know, guys. I don't know if there's an answer, other than, you
Hey,
need to go up there, you need to go up there, you need to go up there.
okay, I do.
I need to go up
It's
there.
You're closing what I'm saying.
Okay, I didn't know.
I get torn on it because I could understand where from their perspective, if she's doing everything else right, or doing a good job everywhere else, and the cardboard is what's slipping, I guess I can understand being like, okay, listen. you know.
Yeah.
But the fact that you're saying, well, like, I've heard. that-
Well, even if
that
take
it's
her
not
out,
just
just
that.
take her out. Let's assume
Just-
that she's doing a job, and then she's gonna do that, so that's not gonna change. What needs to change here with this? And it's, we don't have anybody communicating with us. And a park superintendent, that is gonna be their job too. Like, if we hire one to pay them, that's their job, is to communicate, right? That's the number one job. With
It would be their
us,
job to communicate with
With
them as
them,
well,
yeah.
yeah.
So like, I want them to be involved with hiring, I mean,
Well, yeah,
so Darcy, help us, I need someone you can work with. Like that's, or Todd, or whoever that is going to be.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, it also needs to be somebody, I feel like, that's not involved. Because the second you get someone who's already involved in this, and listen, I love Rachel, I love people in the city that do this, but the second you bring someone that's already involved in this, nothing changes.
We need an outsider.
Nothing changes.
You need,
We know this is messed
you
up,
need Carolyn, yeah.
right? So we need someone else coming. And I'm not saying it's Alexandria.
Specifically.
I'm saying someone that's not like already intimately involved in the city.
Yeah,
Right.
we need somebody that's, has an education background in,
It's
you know,
someone that can look at a
This
cow
sort of
and think,
thing.
how, like it's that simple, like this is stupid, what's happening. So, but again, there's a lot of politics involved in this, and we gotta do what we can. But I felt like we did it professionally last meeting, I felt like we requested it, we did the research,
well, I'm looking.
and the money should have been there, and I was denied because there's no money. Not because we don't need it, not because we can't have it,
Like, pool.
because the
doors
money's
off the
not.
pool house.
Well, it also wasn't the same answer she got either. It wasn't that the money wasn't there, it's that we weren't spending the money in a manner that was approved of.
By who? Because we're the ones that approve it.
Well, what was it, you said that she didn't want us spending our budget, she wanted us using bonds. So it wasn't
I
that the
said
budget
that,
wasn't there.
Darcy, we cannot afford to have water damage on the ceiling of the MLE. It is too big a moneymaker. We can't close it, to do all repairs like that. And, but she won't talk to me.
So do we come out with one set goal in mind? If we have another meeting and we invite Todd Darcy and possibly Mark, maybe our goal is to find out why we can't get a superintendent right now, and how we could go about, like, how can we go ahead and get that done, because we need it.
And how
So,
can we go about better understanding our budget?
yeah.
Because again, I just asked 5 questions, everybody nobody knows. We're all on the board, so it's all our responsibility to know where that money goes, and none of us have. And I think we've all asked, I don't know, you met,
Yeah.
the revert money, you tell me anything about it? You've met a couple times, right?
Oh, yeah, you have met with her. So I said, how did she meet with you? And I haven't talked to her, but I can't.
Well, I think part of it is,
She's nice for people.
not, well, but also like, it's, I don't get as much information because I'm not the president, vice president. And she says it's you guys that would need to talk. And then
You're
it's,
the treasurer.
No, she hasn't sent me the financials because you're the president. Listen.
I can do a public records request and have nothing to do with any organization in the city. And that information is rightfully mine,
Yeah.
because I pay taxes here. Like, if the notion that you're not getting information because you're not the president, if that is what's happening, is atrocious.
The office.
That is insane.
That's why I left.
I'm not saying to you, I'm saying if that's how she is handling these situations, that is insane.
But she told me that she could only send the financials to her because she was the president. I was like.
And obviously, that's what she's doing, because you're the only one.
And she will
getting
do it, and that's what she will do. And
it was like explained that, like around this time, budgeting is being done.
yes,
For
everybody.
the next year. So this year was already budgeted. So, what she's just explaining to me is, don't worry
Did you
about
just
this
see
year, it's
her?
already budgeted.
She has no budget this year.
Did you
It's
see
working
her
on
again
budget.
just recently? The past week or two?
No, not,
Okay, because I've been trying to get hold of her.
oh, no,
Yeah, she can't do her budget for this year.
not this, yeah. And so that's what she was telling me when I did last see her, is that, this year was already budgeted about this time last year. And so that's already done with, it's
And I was
already
on board,
allocated.
never saw a
What
thing,
we-
by the way.
It's just that what we need to focus on, what this board needs to focus on, is what we want done for next year, for 2026. And present that.
It sounds like
So
somebody
that they can-
needs the money, is what it sounds like to me. That's my problem. Like, I understand that, that's a great answer, like, I know the truth, it's because she doesn't have the money for us to do.
Even if that's the truth, as mad as I would be that that's the truth, I would at least have some respect for the transparency.
That's what I
Right.
said.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said. I said, listen, we all know you took town out of ours, and you moved it, and we lost it, like, don't pretend that you didn't. Also, don't pretend you didn't leave the insurance. Again, I know the city can't afford it, I don't care, but the point is, just call a spade a spade, man. Just do it. And it's not, so, and instead of people getting in trouble, they just do this.
So with that stuff in mind, I mean, should we also discuss next year so that we could say, this is what we're planning to do. We're wanting money for all of this. That way it's at least out there so that we don't end up in this mess next year.
Well, I
Like, if
think-
it's already out.
But we need a ball, we
For
don't even
next
know what
year.
ballpark we're playing now. We don't know if it's $200,000 or
She told me
half
the
a million.
sky's the limit. That's what she told me. She said, dream big, sky's limit. Just
Board
let
is
her
the-
know
are
what
the
the
The last 7 years, we've been about between 180 and 210.
Okay, so we have a ballpark.
Kind of ballpark. I mean, I've done research.
I'm just saying, there's no reason this board should put, 30 hours between the, 6 of us into looking into a new pool if there's no chance of doing it, or into the
Like
trail.
a park
Like,
super.
we need to get these attainable things done first. And that's where it's like, if somebody can't even tell us what is and isn't attainable, because right now, $1,600 isn't attainable. I don't even know how we have a pool house. I don't know how it opens its doors every day.
Did we get back
It's
to us on
$1,600.
the pool house?
Yeah, those were, well, I don't know if they got put in yet,
Yeah,
but
that's what I mean.
they were doing the labor for free and stuff. I mean, that was kind of a donation.
And
I know, but has it been done?
I think more gets done than we know, guys. I'm being serious. Like, I think it's being run better than we actually know it's being run. I think to an extent, but we wouldn't even know that. That's the whole point. Like,
Yeah.
I just would like someone to tell me something. And like Rachel does a great job of it, but she's really busy.
Yeah.
It's also not her job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's also not her job.
But I think she feels like it is.
Uh-huh. Yes.
And again, I feel two ways about that. Here's what I don't like. Here's what I don't like about the pool. Nobody knows anything about it. And when that happens, bad things usually come real close behind it. And I know that because I've taken over something. So it's like, I'm not saying it's that part's being done wrong, but without anyone checking it, eventually it's going to be. I mean, it just is. Like, someone needs to be overseeing that. And there's no oversight because there's no communication. Now, we've never asked Rachel that. I don't think it even it's on her.
No, it's definitely not.
But like,
She does all of that pool stuff out of the kindness
get
of her
this.
heart.
I know,
Not
I
because
get
she
these,
gets paid.
Well,
these
she
pool
gets
concession
paid.
reports, right? And it's like,
That's it. But
But not
that's
on the
not
pool.
for
No,
this,
I mean,
I know,
she
but
gets a
that's not her
salary.
specific job.
I would just like to know what's going on.
Mhm.
I would like to physically see this. I see these numbers. I would like someone to tell me a little bit about these
You guys
numbers.
get
Like,
them in on your phone and
can I,
stuff.
can I improve them? Because that's the other thing. It's like, okay, well, how could we improve the concession stands? I got about 10 ideas that were greater than one. And if our concession stand's not making money, then I think, well, let's think about getting some food vendors out there that might give us some money and they can make some money. There's a lot of ways to skin a cat when it comes to feeding kids.
Yeah.
And the concessions stay cheap to feed the kids that you get. I get that, and I love that. But that doesn't mean you can't make money.
Sure.
Because I'm not gonna buy it. You know what I would buy?
Here's
Buy
another
a
thing.
taco from the taco truck.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's another thing that I was just thinking of when you talked about that. They have a window open to the park, that opens to the park. But it's not welcoming. You don't really know that they can sell you that stuff.
And it's only open about 2 hours a day, is what they do. That side of the.
Boy, the pool's open 6 hours a day.
Just,
Why
they
isn't
don't,
that
I mean, they
window?
say no, they don't get the traffic there, like, but,
If
What time
they
does the pool
could,
open?
12 to 6. But they could
they could.
if it was promoted.
I think so too. I think it'd be a great place to sell bottled water. I think it'd be a fantastic place to sell bottled water during the fair.
Oh, yeah.
You would make a ton of money if you sold for
Yeah, because all those vendors sell it for like $3-4 a bottle.
Yeah.
You can sell them $1 a bottle and make money.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And we could do more than that, is out on June, ask for donations for bottled water for people to make money for the park. And then stock that dude and sell them for $1. That's how baseball survives. It's a good town, man. He's got to ask the right, but again, we have no way to do stuff because nobody
don't know.
And also, and I said to Barrett, we need our own Facebook page. The park needs a dedicated.
No, it's
No,
not
no,
a page, it's just.
Yeah.
it's a pool page.
They
It's
don't have
not a
access
park page.
Yeah, but once we have control of it, it says we can't make it public. I mean,
Yeah.
I can-
But you just said the magic word, once we have control.
Oh, they
They're
offered, they
not-
gave me control, I just haven't done anything. with
Oh,
it. That, like I
okay.
said, that one's 100% on me. That's,
Oh,
I
okay.
have it, I do have it.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought you were just gonna be letting post because it needs to be changed to parks and pool or something, I mean,
Parks and Rec.
look at the Pendleton one, you can sign up for.
And again, I think I do think this will get solved eventually. I honestly do. There's too many people wanting things to get done and
Right.
too many good people here wanting to do things. They're not gonna ignore this thing.
And I don't think, even from her end, I do want to clarify, I don't think any of it's coming from a malicious point. I think,
It's just.
I think she legitimately is under pressure and she has to figure out how she's gonna fund all this stuff. And
It's how the
I
whole
mean,
city's been organized.
yeah.
Yes.
It's
I
not
mean,
her,
it's
that's
not-
why I said at the start. It's not a Darcy issue.
no,
It's
no,
how the city's been ran previously and rolled over to this. And now people just,
yes,
little bits get lost, right, every year. And it's like this board, little bits of information get lost every year,
Yeah.
every year.
Yeah.
By year 7, it's like, oh shit, we don't know anything. And so that's kind of where we're at right now. And
Yeah.
I think we're on the same right area. I do, especially with this. Let's just stay with it. I would just ask you guys, like, calling up and asking those questions to Todd and to Darcy, that helps.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, you got 5 minutes to talk to me about why couldn't we get a Parks and Because I can do it to a blue in the face, but like, they already got a star on my name, right? So, which is okay.
well, mine's not a why couldn't we, mine's if you don't do, like, it's a simple equation. If we don't have a park superintendent, we don't have a park board.
Yeah.
If we don't have a park board, I'm wasting an hour a month sitting at a table making new friends.
Yeah.
It's not wasting
I know
time.
what you're saying.
I like all of you, but like, if we don't
Right.
solve
Okay.
that problem, then what we do at these meetings is,
If they're letting you,
Yeah.
okay, are you an admin now on the Facebook page?
yeah, I think
If you
so.
are, then, okay, so can we be added as moderators, because we can't add anything.
I think that was one of the things that Rachel said she didn't want. Or I don't know if Rachel didn't want it or if the city didn't want it. They wanted one person. They didn't want a
Uh-huh,
scenario
okay.
where, like, you
Well,
leave the park board and then you leave the
yeah.
park board and you leave the park
Well,
board.
it's like at the VFW, I am my moderator and admin. And I never post stuff, but occasionally there's a complaint about something comes up and I can delete it or remove it, you know, I mean, I can have that.
Yeah, there's a difference between the two.
Yeah.
Because the admin, yeah, I can understand having just one admin.
But
Okay.
a moderator,
That's
But
fine.
like
No,
the
but-
moderators, like if there's a question that pops up, you're not available,
Right.
one of us is
or
available.
Well, once again, they
Someone-
turn it over to me, so I mean, it's the park boards.
If
We can do it
someone
however
makes-
you guys
you know,
feel.
a nasty or offensive
I don't
comment,
I put nothing to do with social media.
me either.
I'm not good at it. I am way too opinionated.
And like I said, it's actually a website called, or I don't know, you get Facebook, they do have a Facebook page, I told you about the volleyball.
It might have expired and I have to request access,
But anyway,
but I can get it back.
okay, any other old business, Brett, probably like to get out of these days. I mean, I'm looking at stuff from last night, but pretty much talked about.
I guess the only thing I'll say is, even though we all clearly have frustrations with the person that we're trying to get this information out of, we do have to remember that we have to remember. I mean, we
That's what I
gotta,
said.
yeah, we gotta find some common
I'm
ground.
100% on that page. I am not.
Because it's-
I'm not saying that maybe they're worried about that to her because it's relevant.
Okay. New business, we mentioned Facebook page.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
I mentioned this, you were on. The caretakers are on vacation, I forgot.
Will you ever
Remind me, but they take vacation during fair week, Karen, you were here, right? And, John, I think has some serious issues that we need to maybe do some more inquiry about. I'm not sure that he's physically capable, and I think his wife is doing a lot of caretaking of him, you know.
I have to talk with him last week.
They did.
And he's not doing great. He's not. He's kind of goes in waves. He's like, keep me posted. I obviously was 12 space today. This is life, right? It's good to live right now. So I don't think anything needs to be done anytime quickly. But at the same time, I think this discussion needs to be had probably next meeting about think things don't get better either, but I have no issue, nothing fast at all.
No, I
Uh,
just think we
Yeah,
we
but by
do
maybe
need
the
to
beginning of the year,
take a look at it.
probably something needs to be done.
Is the quality of work that they're doing
Not bad,
diminishing?
yes,
Okay.
but not,
Yes.
that's because of physical ability to read. And I, by the way, like mowing, I'm not doing
Well, I guess my comment was gonna be, I mean, I understand, but if they have people that are willing to help them
They
do the job,
Yes.
and they're doing it to the ability that they're supposed to, then
I think some slack
Do we
has been
leave-
picked
do you
up
just
by,
leave it alone?
by some city workers that really just
okay.
think he's a great guy. Me,
Well,
myself
Kenny
also.
Summers is concerned, and I don't, he didn't say, but I think it's one.
That's the problem we're worried about. It's,
Okay.
yeah, it's just one of those where, we probably should think about that by the beginning of the year, maybe. Now, if it gets better, awesome, I hope it does. But he just set me down and he's not a big doctor person, he's not a big, he's just not. And he's just like, Eric, it's gonna be you know. And he was just blunt about it.
I know,
So,
I've just been very concerned.
Yep.
I talked
I stopped there every week,
Yeah,
so
but-
I'll keep you
But
guys
he
in
was
touch.
just-
It's, so, but I. do
But I
think
just
he-
wanted to bring that up.
Yeah. Oh, side note, we had no money. I took the blower, the weed, and the bins. I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow. Was gonna pay for it. I'll submit a receipt at some point. If it gets paid, great. If it doesn't, great. I'll let everyone know I did that, I didn't ask. So, I had stuff there. But, their weed are going to work, so.
And just tell you that taxes have been saved by two percent should pay for it.
I'm terrible.
You know what I mean?
Garage stuff.
So they're gonna have, working.
Yes, I'll pick up tomorrow for the Meadows. I dropped it off June 27th. They went 18 days out. I just picked mine up there yesterday, and they said this one will be due Wednesday or Thursday. So that's the blower and. So, yeah. What's that?
Doesn't need replaced, that's good.
No, we just had to fix it. Middle's is great with that. So they're both up and see the carburetor clean. I wasn't.
Okay. Any other reports from anybody? Reports officers, upcoming events? We've got a whole down here, we're gonna be next meeting. But one thing I got caretakers, I did notice there was no farmer's market sign up. I realize she's still not here taking the talk.
No, but that's not.
Sit it down.
Yeah, that's an issue.
I know, so. Maybe
Yeah, you need it.
take it.
That's important for them.
Yeah. Okay.
Almost forgot. I'm gonna still check in on the cameras things. I feel like that's still a need more than a want. So I'm gonna roll with that until it comes to check that time. So everyone knows, so we can move
Any other upcoming events?
Give us the thank you cards.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And for some reason, I thought we said
I
two.
know. And
yes, we did.
Okay,
When
I couldn't
was
remember what
going
the
over
other one
notes, the other one,
besides fire lease.
it was Byerly and the two helpers, Steve Neese
Aw.
and his helper were making that. We did the mulch.
Do they come from a business that was
That was very good for so I can get inspiration.
That's why I did it, it's like,
I'm just gonna sign it.
I'm telling you, trying to find a thank you card that says, that just is blank inside, or just says thank you. You know, a lot more like, thank you for your caring and
Who's this one, Sue?
understanding, and I'm like,
Ireland's
Fireless and then,
Well, Steve Neese.
For volunteering.
The other guy, they were volunteering, yeah. I don't know who
I
the
was
other guys
thinking they were from a business and they.
Thank you,
Yes.
Greg, he messed
A
us
business
up.
that Steve Neese has, but
I
and it was said when I was listening.
Okay,
through.
we'll have to get that information.
did have maybe a small little idea that we could start some of this. What if we did a fundraiser? I don't care what fundraiser it is, my personal choice would be off term, I'm good with something. And try to raise money for X, whatever X is, I don't know, we can decide that. But it might bring a little bit of,
Community involvement.
community involvement, and more than that, maybe some light to some situations if we have to raise money to fix a building. Or if we're raising money to hire a superintendent, like the right questions might be asked.
One comment, one question. Question, do you know, like say we had the water bond fund, right? Do you know how to deposit money into our fund? Aside from handing her an envelope full of cash?
Nope.
Okay,
Have you had
so, another problem. But, so I guess my only thought, I love the golf course thing, or the golf outing idea. My only thought would be if we did something like that, I would want it to be something very specific. Like if we said new floors for the pool
Yes.
house. Like I wouldn't want it to just be parkour, you know?
Oh,
That's just my.
New floors for the pool house, I could fill 22 teams tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you wanted to do that, and we could raise,
And you got a local golf course that would probably give us
I
some.
already have some law for them, but yeah, they would help us. They gave us that place for free for the fireworks. 100% that entire thing. We raised like $89,000.
Fireworks would get this year.
They were awesome for us. But that being said, we could probably raise about $3,000 or $4,000 that day.
You think we could squeak one in this year still?
Yes. I know. It would have to be on a weekday, and I could do it on a Friday, Thursday or Friday.
Oh, okay, gosh, there's still lots
How
of
much,
nice ones.
what do you think, since you're going before, what do you think our startup cost would be on it? Like a couple grand, like how much would we
Our
need to put
starting
into it?
cost of what? Nothing. Do I make
You think we could do it
some
completely for free?
I know.
As long as
I
you
have
have solid.
signs, I have volunteers, I know everyone on the golf course. Like any sign we would need, I've already done.
As long as you have volunteers.
I had the school, like, you know, schoolhouses every year, all this,
Yeah.
we have access to all, like, the city will help each other, man. Everyone in the city wants it better. It's just getting to the right people. Well, but I think that would be a great idea. It would probably be a late September, early October type of deal.
Another one I thought about too, that, have you ever been to Value, when they do their night golf? Oh, dude, it's a blast. And doing something like that around here would be,
I don't know if our golf course owner would find that as fun. So it's a
Well,
pretty strict golf course.
yeah, it's a little different course too. That is true.
So Stewart's a good dude. I just don't think he really wants it to be that kind of course. If you can say that word.
No, I got it.
Sam just did a lot of good for.
Play it
Played it for
Saturday and or Sunday.
I got Charlotte there on Saturday.
Wrecked.
No.
Got absolutely wrecked.
Okay.
I was shot over
We need to
100
look at our
times.
next
No, my score. My score.
If I were the golf course,
Oh,
I
wait,
said
that's, I
correct.
know. Is that one of them? Okay, we were going to the first Monday, is that correct? We had to put this off because of the, I know, I saw we were going for the first Monday. Remember what Rachel said? We were going for the first Monday, we can't do it on the second Monday because of school board. So we're gonna stick with the third Monday, if that is okay. I mean, it's up to you guys. Do you wanna do the first Monday or the third Mondays?
Either one works for me.
That was the reason to not be the first Monday.
Vacations and things. I remember Tom couldn't do it.
On the 4th of August.
No, on June or July 7th. That was 4th of July weekend, and I think he was on vacation, and then the 14th was school board. And so that's why we went for the 21st. Okay, so are we going to go back to the first Monday, or do you want to do the third Monday?
I like the
Now-
first.
So my thought with it is the first Monday is also city council, right?
It is.
And isn't that kind of our wasn't our whole reason was because we wanted to be closer to be able to communicate with them. If we're doing it the same day as, then that's kind of extending it even further. That's the furthest you could go away from them.
She's right.
You're right.
You're spot on, actually. Third Sunday, third Monday it is.
Third Monday?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
we're looking
pretty
at
good.
August 18th. And we should be back at the Everly.
Okay.
And that's another thing in my voicemail that I told Darcy, we want to be there because we can look at things on the grounds if we need to. You know, it's a little more relaxed.
I really enjoyed it there.
Yeah.
And even if for some reason we wanted to upgrade from this, I mean, one of those cameras, like they have it at City Hall. I mean, it's not like it's an exorbitant amount of money.
No.
I mean,
No.
and I think it makes sense, like you said, for the park code, for me to have. park.
At
Really makes
a
sense for
park, and that's the
for
only
city.
park with building that we can
Okay, yeah, we'll take care of that.
paint. Okay,
Okay, what's that?
any other new
We're
business?
doing, it was 6 o'clock, right?
I think that's as early as everybody can get.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
the 18th.
Yes.
Whatever you need help with golf, if we want to start digging into that before next meeting, let me know.
Yeah, before we adjourn, it's just because I didn't realize that, you're right, it's gonna be a while. Late September, early October.
That's going to quick, Tom.
So I mean, it's, I'm gonna have to reserve it, so I'll just email you guys with some dates, just as ideas. I do know that they will not want to do it on the weekend, and they probably prefer to do it on either a Monday when they're closed, because they're obviously, they can bring it in, or like a Thursday or Friday morning. Friday mornings are nice, because a lot of people can take Friday off and enjoy it, because they have a
That's good.
fundraiser that day.
Uh-huh.
And most people that are going to be.
Or get their companies to sponsor it.
That's a good idea.
So, and also, they don't have a lot of play Friday mornings. You know, like we do it Friday evenings, they're losing all that money. So we're gonna try to make it a time where they're not gonna lose money, so we can raise the most we can make, and I'll try to figure out what that is.
What that price point is.
Yes, and they're good awesome, they're awesome.
And let me know how I can help, like, asking people for donations. I don't mind doing anything. I'm just not a golfer,
Yeah,
so.
no, so like the
Like
best,
prizes?
yeah, the best thing, prizes I can, that will go.
I didn't know.
But like, one thing we've done great is having like 3 baskets,
Okay,
when the team show up.
Yep.
And it's just like a raffle,
make raffle
yeah.
baskets.
usually
Liquor.
Yeah.
one liquor, one gift card, and a local. And by the way, local would be awesome. You can
Yeah.
ask any of these people.
Yeah,
what we're doing.
I've done that,
You know,
yeah, yeah.
Every single
Oh, yeah.
one. Tell them what it's for. We are not gonna find a single person be like, no. There will be plenty who will be happy because they want to see that as much as us. We need to decide what that is. I don't know what that is. I can be for us, it can be anything. I don't care if that is. We probably should talk about that and figure that out.
No, I agree with you with the optics of the situation. That would.
I just
Shut
gonna
down.
bring light to some, like, hey, why do they have to fundraise to fix X?
Yep.
Like, that's dumb. Without saying anything.
Maybe just not brand. Maybe just not branded safe the pool.
That's right, no, it's not, that's right. But like,
Yeah,
again, I mean, I'll be honest,
We got a branded program.
that's what they.
pool floors,
Yes.
of everything that we have that I've seen, they're by far the worst of stuff.
Oh,
I've seen.
they're.
Visually,
Yeah,
I
I
would agree.
would, I
Visually,
would not
okay.
like
Oh, I
that.
know.
And would you not
You
agree if
guys
that
have
was,
something
if
new.
that was just changed that right there, I think it would reflect the pool 1,000%. So maybe,
Yes, I agree.
I'm gonna just make a motion that I'll make a motion to have a fundraiser for the floors of the pool building.
I second. Okay.
You got it.
We
No,
go.
you
All in
got it.
favor?
We got this.
Aye.
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 I will send out-
Carried.
Oh, yeah.
I will send out
I love
those
helping
also.
get fundraisers together, but like I said, I'm not a golfer.
No,
I'll do whatever
the
else you
baskets-
need.
The baskets are key.
Yeah.
And then we'll have 5 or 6 in the holes. I just did it for the fireworks. It's not, it's
Long
not.
drive. push
When is the
in
mayor
there, so-
supposed to be doing
No,
that? Is this the second week of vacation starting out?
I honestly have no clue.
So I gotta,
I can't say much. I just got back
Gotta
from
go in and
Tokyo.
talk to the Eric.
So nothing for-
Okay,
All right.
anything else?
No, you can look through here.
Motion to adjourn?
I will second that.
You make the-
I will make.
No, I can't make the motion.
I'll say it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion made and carried. Okay,
What time is it?
7:33.
Well, yeah. Oh, that, they actually have the clock. Right, we're almost done. Okay, are you